All right. What up, YouTube? What's going on, everyone? Let me know if you guys can hear me all loud and clear. It's been a while since we've done it on my channel. Welcome, everyone. Let me just turn this down here. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are tuning in from. Let me just see if you guys can hear me all loud and clear in the chat. Where are we? Let me have a look here, guys. You got me. Nice one, Mikey. Mikey on the morning grind. What time is it there, man? What time is it in Australia? What, 7? 6? 7? What time is it there for you, man? 8? 6? Oh, good. Nice. All right. What's going on, everyone? 6:34, man, on the morning grind. Good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you stopping by. Gold had some crazy moves today, guys. Absolutely crazy moves. I didn't actually trade today, guys. There's a few reasons why I didn't trade. I actually did see a nice short opportunity on gold, but I didn't take it. I wasn't really too keen on shorting gold with how bullish we have been this week, but I was able to see a nice short, which I will share with you guys as we jump on the screen. I'll let a couple people tune in. I'll show you guys why I did see a potential short on gold. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to be here for the next hour or so, guys. I just want to spend this leading up to the masterclass on Saturday as well. So if you guys haven't already registered, be sure to check out the link pinned to the top of the chat as well. On Saturday, we're going to be going through the whole entire strategy and plan as well. So be sure to secure your seat because it will be a live masterclass and it will only be going once. It will not be pre-recorded. So be sure to click the link and tune in as well. We'll jump into markets in a second. First question here, Maverick. What's going on, man? Good to see you back. Do I trade minis? I keep getting wicked out and lose a lot on the futures. Drawdown is too small. I mean, it depends on what account you're trading. I mean, I can show you my Topstep accounts. I mean, on a 50k, what's your max loss on a 50k? What, 2,000, right? So at one mini, that's 200 ticks. Well, that's not that much on gold these days. 200 ticks is not that big of a move on gold. So yeah, one mini is very big size, depending again, on your buffer as well. But if you're trading one mini, Well, I mean, you kind of answered the question, you know. The risk on micros is the exact same thing as Forex. You know, if you guys come to TFT Bank, it's the exact same thing. If gold moves at, so if you get 100 tick move on gold at 1 mini, $1,000, well on 1 micro, $100. 5 micros, $500. It's super simple, but I will say it's super simple. It's super simple for me, but it might not be super simple for you. So let's, I'll break it down with you guys here. Let me change screens here. Let's go to my Topstep screen. I'll show you guys. I haven't traded today. I'll show you guys. So let me just bring this up a little bit. It's been a while since we got this set up here. Should be able to fit in there. You guys can see my Topstep screen. Let me just bring this in a little bit. But you know, if you feel like you are using too big of size trading minis, then just stop trading minis. You know, anything you want to trade here on gold on Topstep, you know, an M before anything will let you trade the micro of that instrument. So micro gold, you know, you get 100 tick move, 1 micro, $100. 200 tick move, $200. 3 micros, triple. 2 micros, double. Good thing about trading micros is you can also take partials, and you can make very good profits trading micros on gold in these ranges. Gold has been some. Let me just turn this music down a little bit, guys. Gold has been in some huge ranges that you should never be even considering to trade micros. Sorry, even considering to trade minis. I have traded minis, but again, you know, my buffers could be very different to yours. Like I have some minis in here. Took $300. I took a mini yesterday. Took $1,000. You can see I got some minis down here as well. Took a couple of thousand. But you can see a lot of my trades actually kind of a mix. Again, I have a decent buffer on this account, so I'm very rarely trading. You know, I got like I got 7,700 in this account. This was a decent payout that took last week, about 3,500 or something. So I can afford to trade bigger size. But I also know when to risk and when to de-risk on gold. So, you know, if you're still trying to get the confidence down with the strategy, yes, you should absolutely just be trading micros. Micros is more than enough. I traded micros for a lot of the time throughout the year and had absolutely fantastic trades. What's minis? Minis is what you see right here. This is minis right here. GC minis. Micros with an MGC. Yeah, absolutely, Mikey. Absolutely, man. I tried to do it in the evening my time. So it's going to be at like, it's going to be around this time my time. About 9 o'clock my time. 6 a.m.-ish for you guys in Australia. And then afternoon for you guys tuning in from the US. So you guys on YouTube, where is everyone tuning in from? You guys tuning in for a late night evening? Some of you guys trading here in the morning? Where's everyone tuning in from right now? Let's see. 5 micros. I wouldn't even trade 5 micros. Trading way too big a size. Canada, New Zealand, UK, nice. Nice. Germany, cool. 11p here, nice. 11 p.m, nice. Another New Zealand, nice. California, cool. Very nice. 11 p.m. here, cool. Cali, Italy, nice. I was just in Italy. Italy's absolutely beautiful, cool. Ohio, US, nice. In Cali, Nashville, South Wales Valley, nice. Portugal, nice. Miami, cool. People from all over the world, amazing. Europe, Australia, New Zealand, America, fantastic. Yeah, great time for New Zealand. Yeah, you guys in New Zealand, you guys for the masterclass on Saturday, we'll have it at a very good time. 9 a.m. your guys' Saturday morning. Sorry, Australia guys, but it will be a little bit early. Spain, nice man. I'm here in Spain as well. India, nice, cool. Queensland, Australia, nice. Yeah, you guys in Australia, you guys can actually trade power hour pretty well. You guys in New Zealand, you guys could get up at like 6 a.m. and trade power hour and get some great trades. The masterclass will not be recorded, guys. If you guys are asking me, the masterclass will not be recorded. You have to be there live. It is a live masterclass. You guys have to be there and tune in. If you guys click the link pinned to the chat, there will be, it will take you to the waitlist. It's literally happening on Saturday. Be worth it. Absolutely. We're going to be sharing a lot. Be sharing a lot of you guys, you know, my Topstep stats, my Topstep trades, Topstep payouts, the whole entire strategy. We're going to be teaching a lot on this masterclass and also giving away some very, very, very key free bonuses as well. So absolutely be sure to tune in. Argentina, nice. Who traded today? Any of you guys get any trades today? I personally, you guys can see I haven't taken any trades here today. Like I say, I did see a nice short on gold. I saw a nice short on gold on the lower time frame for price to come down and grab these lows. The reason I was looking for a short and the reason I didn't take the short, it's sometimes, sometimes you could call a market move. That doesn't mean you always want to be in it. So what I basically saw here on gold, I was basically anticipating a lot of people would be trapped in something like this. And I was kind of thinking that, if gold's going to have another leg high, you're very likely going to come down and grab these lows before breaking back above. So I was considering shorts around here on gold. There's a few reasons as to why I didn't actually short. I didn't short because we know gold's been so bullish. I also didn't short because I don't really trade at like 5:30 London time. But it was a very, very, very nice short today. So like I said, you guys, sometimes it's nice to call out the move. Again, what made this short so nice? Very clear downside targets. But what I was also kind of seeing is this sort of left shoulder head, right shoulder region for price to come down, break back below 4,200 and then get this great short. So it was a very nice short today. But yeah, I kind of sat it out today. Did you guys, like I said, did you guys on YouTube, did you get any trades today? Oh, nice. 434, 2 trades. 2 micros. There you go, man. 2 micros. That's what we like to see. Trading 1 to 2 micros and getting, 434 on days? Absolutely amazing, man. Amazing. And this is one thing we're going to be sharing in the masterclass as well, guys, is the power of them consistent trades. Some of you guys, will take $200 to $300 out of the markets, and for some reason, you convince yourself that that isn't enough. In the masterclass, I'm going to break down the numbers and show you guys how powerful that can actually be when you do it consistently, so you can actually start scaling. More accounts, so them $200 days turn into $600 to $800 days. You get consistent pulling out $200 to $300 a couple of times a week, and then you scale your capital. It's very, very, very powerful. Yeah, what did NQ do today? I see NQ had a sell-off. I was potentially looking for some longs on NQ if you could break back above 25,500. Yeah, you had a great sell-off. Look at this. Big sell-off. That's the thing. You didn't close back above. You continued shorting. Very, very, very big sell-off here on NQ. Look at that. This will be interesting coming into tomorrow. You guys who are trading Asia, you could get some decent shorts on NQ. 190 points. Wow, nice. How much did this sell off today? Yeah, huge. Absolutely massive. Massive sell-off. Huge sell-off. That is huge. Was this what was the play here? I guess here. Pre-New York, you got that breakout and just sold off like crazy. That's a crazy drop. Looks like gold had a nice sell-off. NQ had a nice sell-off. So markets sold off pretty well here today, which is very, very, very nice. Very nice. No, just live hits today, man. Maybe we'll probably do it once a month or something like that. Just trying to do I don't get to stream as often here on my channel because I'm mainly on the Topstep channel, which I love doing every single morning. But I still want to get on here more, do some Q&As with you guys, break down some charts, break down some trades, maybe recap a month. So, we'll use this time to just answer some questions that you guys might have. Anything about the strategy, the way I trade, maybe looking at some of your guys' trades. Any questions that you guys have, even about the masterclass, feel free to ask away. And, we'll stick around for the next half an hour, 45 minutes, and, may even do some liquidity levels that I do inside the Traders Club every single day for the Asian session as well. So we'll do some analysis for Asia tomorrow because it is 8 p.m. London time. So very soon we're going to get that daily close. The nice thing about here on gold, guys, is remember I said in the London session today live that I was not really interested in buying gold this high, and this is exactly why. I didn't want to get caught on this because I kind of saw this whole move up and I was like, yeah, this to me is very overextended. Although there was opportunities to take some, some London scalps, I was more skeptical of this coming in and I didn't want to get caught on the wrong side of that. So it's nice to see that gold did have that big sell-off today. Explain what is inside the Traders Club. Rather than me explaining what's inside the Traders Club, man, if you join the masterclass, which is pinned to the chat, I'm going to be sharing way more than the Traders Club and releasing something even bigger on Saturday. So absolutely follow the link and tune in there. It'll be way bigger than anything you can get right now inside the Traders Club, that's for sure. Took the morning star on a demo, 42.14. 42.14. 42.14. Sorry, around here. Maybe around here. 42.14. What time frame were you on there, man? 42.14. The 1 hour chart. Let's have a look, man. Yes. Fantastic trade, man. Beautiful trade. That was a very, very, very nice trade. I actually kind of missed that one because it was a bit too high for me, but it made a lot of sense. Hourly came down, grabbed lows, held support. So buying, managing risk at this previous high, or, even if you just took it up into this high, what was that? Still 115 tick move. Even if you just took it from here to here, that was a very nice trade. That's probably the nicest trades that I have seen so far today. You kind of did have the exact same thing here again. Pretty much the exact same play right here. Look at that. Exact, came down, grabbed the lows, closed bullish, continued pushing higher. That's like 200 ticks in them 2 trades alone. That's a very nice trade. One of the nicest plays that I've seen here for this morning. So great job, man. Very, very good trade. Even on a demo combine, still great, man. Doesn't matter if you took on a combine, doesn't matter if you took on an XFA. The most important thing is you were able to see 100+ tick move up here on gold, which is very, very powerful. So good job. Yeah, 42.50. Perfect, man. Literally perfect. Again, we spoke about these key levels on our London stream this morning. I was saying to you guys how powerful these levels are. You literally came right to 42.50 and you've almost sold off. You have sold off over 1,000 ticks. That's a 1,000 tick range right there. From 42.50 back down into 41.50. That should be 41.50. Oh, it is. Absolutely insane. So yeah, what could you see coming into Asia tomorrow? Let's get rid of some of these liquidity levels here. What could we see coming into gold in Asian session tomorrow? So what have we done here today? Again, start on the daily time frame, guys. Before we do our top-down analysis, we'll be talking more about top-down analysis in the masterclass in more detail as well. But what's important here, guys? What did we do today? We came up. We've been very bullish on gold. Let me just see here, guys. 2 seconds. So we've had a great push up here on gold. Absolutely huge push right since the market opened first thing on Sunday. We've had a huge push up. Gold has been up like 2,500 ticks, which is absolutely insane. And then today, coming in towards the end of the week, we've tagged previous day highs. We've hit 42.50 and we're closing back below 4,200. So if I was to say to you guys, how do we think tomorrow's candle could potentially close? Do we think we're going to close bullish tomorrow, or do we think we're going to close bearish? You guys answer on YouTube. What do you guys think? There's no right or wrong answer. Do you think we're going to close bearish or bullish tomorrow? 100 people listening here, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. It doesn't matter. I'm going to explain to you guys what I think. And again, it doesn't really matter whether we close bullish or bearish. We could still have some great trades. Doji, yeah, cool. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish. Cool. There's no right or wrong answer here, guys. Bullish. Cool. So, again, I won't go into too much depth here because we'll save it for Saturday. But what's the most important part here, guys, is what really matters is it doesn't really matter too much as to whether we close bullish or bearish. And what I mean by that is, let's say if tomorrow was going to close bullish, what do we think would very likely happen tomorrow, even if we were going to close bullish? I would say with high confidence, you will very likely, even if I don't think we're going to close bullish, but even if we do, even if gold's going to close bullish, we'll very likely tag these day lows before pushing high, right? We can say that with pretty high confidence that gold, even if we're going to come bullish, we're very likely going to come down. Yes, exactly. Take the lows before potentially pushing higher. And guess what, guys? Even if we're going to have a bit of a bearish candle closure tomorrow, well, guess what we're going to do, guys? We're also going to come for these lows. So we can say with pretty high certainty, whatever we do tomorrow, and this is why there's no right or wrong answer, whatever we do tomorrow, we can say with pretty high confidence, there is a very high chance in either situation, these daily lows are going to get grabbed. Therefore, when we come into the markets tomorrow, it doesn't really matter if we're going to close bullish or bearish. We now have a very key liquidity level to have some great targets into. So if we open tomorrow, you guys trading Asia, if we open tomorrow and instantly push up, guess what that could be? That could be a top wick for you to get short all the way down into these daily lows. And you can take advantage of a beautiful daily candle like this. Now again, it doesn't have to close bearish. That's not what's important. You know, same as this day here, or this day here, for example. You know, here's another good example. This day here, you know, you tag lows, you held support. This day, I'm anticipating that we're going to come up and tag the highs. Well, we didn't quite come for the highs, but in the flip of this candle, you're still able to take advantage of a couple of 100 tick moves. So same thing tomorrow. If you open and wick down, you could get a very nice short here on gold. And again, whatever happens down below these lows doesn't really matter. But if you come for initial pullback, shorting down into lows could give you a potential 100, 200, 300 tick move. And if you take half of that, that is going to give you a very, very, very good trade. And that's what gold loves to do. Gold loves to come up and tag the previous daily highs or lows before having that true move. So you guys coming into Asia tomorrow, you guys could get some very nice shorts on gold to come down and liquidate these daily lows. Because on a lower time frame, what's this going to be? This is going to be a potential level where a lot of people are going to be getting trapped. And guys, keep these levels on your charts because we're going to see how they play out overnight as opposed to what we spoke about this morning. So the reason I asked you guys, and the reason I said there's no right or wrong answer as to whether you think gold's going to close bullish or bearish tomorrow, what's more important is understanding what can happen in either situation. And we can say in either situation, there is a very high chance these lows will get grabbed. If gold's going to push up, there's a very high chance we'll grab these lows before pushing up. If we're going to push down, well, guess what? We're still going to tag these lows before pushing down. So these lows, to me, are a very nice target coming into tomorrow. So whether we close bullish or we close bearish tomorrow, who cares? We've identified in either situation, staying as reactive and as neutral as possible, there's a high chance we're going to come down and tag these lows. So nice bearish daily closure. What would we be looking for as well? Well, we kind of want to see a little bit of a liquidity grab to highs. So we could be looking for, you guys who are trading Asia, an initial top wick on the daily time frame. That daily top wick could come up and tag these highs. And now would we look to come to next? We'd look to come right down for the lows. Now, for the guys who are inside the Traders Club, we called these very nice liquidity levels in our Asia market call yesterday for price to come down and tag these lows before coming to the highs. And that's exactly what we did. So yesterday in our Asia market call, we called a very nice 300 plus tick move up. Well, here today, there is the potential for you guys who are trading Asia to get about another 200 to 300 tick move lower. So Asian session tomorrow, you guys who are trading it, I would be looking for pullbacks on gold, and then I'd be looking to short back down into previous daily lows and back down into this 4150 level. So daily biases, like I say, guys, is something that we're going to talk about in the masterclass on Saturday in even more depth. So, like I say, be sure to tune in if you guys are free on Saturday. I'm going to be sharing a lot more detail than this, but this is very, 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 very important. So yeah, we might have to. Maybe we'll just stay up all night and just start trading Asia from now until the London session. We'll pull an all-nighter. Hey Aaron, I was up 3K on my XFA, but lost 2K before a payout. I've been off my game. Could you help me spot what's going wrong? I feel like I can't see the same setups like I used to only a week ago. Yeah, I mean, if you join the masterclass on Saturday, we will go into this more as well. But in order for me to know what you're doing wrong, I would have to look individually at your trades, which is something that we can absolutely do as well. But like I say, be sure to tune in on Saturday, and this is definitely something that we can look at. We'll be doing a whole Q&A section at the end of the masterclass and giving loads of free bonuses to you guys as well. So absolutely tune in, and we can, you know, I'm building something so that I can actually do that. With just that information alone, it's impossible to know what you could be doing right or wrong. But yeah, we can absolutely break it down on some calls. Hey Aaron, how can I get free access to your premium community? You can join the masterclass on Saturday. The masterclass on Saturday is completely free. You got the link pinned to the chat here. You guys can come and join the masterclass on Saturday. Completely free. I'm going to be sharing, like I say, a lot of the strategy. So if you're not already in the Traders Club, well, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get a lot of value. Let me see here. What makes it a key liquidity level? It's just a level where price needs to come and tag before doing something else. You know, if gold's going to have a big push up, then it needs to grab liquidity below these lows before potentially being able to do that. So this is where a lot of liquidity will be sat on gold, below these daily lows. These are the very, very, very key targets. And this is what gold absolutely loves to get drawn to before having that next move. Same as the levels that I gave here in the Asia market call yesterday. We're basically saying a lot of people would be buying here, setting stops. This was an hourly low, looking for this huge play up ball. Gold loves to come down and tag the lows before having that real move. So you could come up, tag the highs, sell off, and then whatever happens down here, you know, who cares? Same as the trade that I took here. Where was the trade I took? Trade I took yesterday, $1,000, buying gold up into these very key liquidity levels. So there's a lot of liquidity above here because this is where a lot of people are trying to short, risking off these highs, and that's what we're buying up into. We're buying up into where most people are trying to short. Again, we will talk about this in more depth on the weekend as well. Silver, I can have a silver. Yep, I don't really trade silver. I don't want to give any calls, but again, look at silver. You're tagging all-time highs. You're selling off. What could silver do tomorrow? Silver could top wick in Asia and then be coming for a decent short. Pull back in Asia, and you could get a bit of a decent short here on gold. Silver, to maybe come back down and retest these levels. I do think gold is much nicer. But again, look, you know, again, this is, you know, we haven't changed these levels since whenever we looked at this last. Look at these two liquidity levels here, guys. What does price do? Comes down, tagged lows, hold support. Where do we come to next? The highs. You come to these highs, people jump in shorts, risk off here. You pull back. That pullback confirms people short here, risk off here. Once you get this daily fake out, buying here, you get a great short, great buy on silver, buying up into the liquidity levels. And exactly the same thing right now. Same thing as gold. What do? We come up. We tag the highs, we squeeze out any early sellers or any late buyers getting trapped on the wrong side, and you pull back. So same thing on silver. I'd be looking for a bit of a top wick in silver. Then I'd be looking for price to come down and tag current daily lows, which as an intraday opportunity could give you a very, very, very nice trade. Very, very, very nice trade. So you guys who are trading Asia tomorrow, you guys could get some great trades. Hello from Florida. Hello, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I'll see you Saturday. See you Saturday. Absolutely, see you Saturday. So yeah, silver, same thing as gold. I do think gold is going to be nicer. Where's my gold chart gone here? I do think gold is going to be nicer. Remember, gold has still been overall bullish, so there is nothing to say, you know, tomorrow you don't tag these lows and then start to break back higher. So these liquidity levels, not only do they give you great targets, they also give you great exits as well. So when you drop down to your lower time frame, you know where to exit your trade. You know that this is a nice daily low. You know this is liquidity level. You know that's where you want to be managing your trade. So not only do these liquidity levels give you guidance as to where you should be trading in the direction, they also give you great levels to actually exit from. Bounce back to 4,200. I mean, maybe. It depends on how today closes, to be honest. If we start to wick back above, you know, where's the, how long we got to this daily close? If we start to wick back above in 2 hours, yeah, possible. Very, very possible. This daily could wick up into here before going lower. Either way, still coming in tomorrow, I think selling down into this low is a very, very, very nice opportunity. How many trades do I take per day? Probably about 1 to 2. Probably about 1 to 2 trades here. Depends on the markets, depends on buffers, depends on how close I am to a payout, for example. If I was to look at all of my accounts, again, I will show this in more depth on Saturday as well. But if you were to look at my trade Zella from all of my Topstep, I've been logged out here. Let me log in here. All of my Topstep accounts from last month, I think I probably did average at least a trade a day. How do I set this to last month? Where is it? Where are we? So we look at the stats from last month on Topstep. Yeah, I'd say I pretty much trade every day. I didn't trade for like 2 days the whole entire month. But again, this isn't, this is a combination of a couple of accounts. So some accounts I might not trade every single day. I might not get a trade on gold, but I might see a more higher risk Saturday. Higher risk trade. But all in all, yeah, I probably average maybe 1 to 2 trades a day maximum. Are you going to be live on the masterclass? Yes, absolutely. It's going to be completely live, man. We're going to be answering questions live. It will be completely live. That makes no sense. Why multiple accounts when you eventually only get one live on Topstep? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I only use one account opposed to 5 if I can only get one live? Well, because right now I can use 5 and take as much money as I want. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I only trade one account now opposed to 5 if I'm going to only get one in the future? Well, isn't that a reason to trade 5 right now? Because you could potentially only get one. You get one live after 5 payouts with a minimum of $5,000 in your balance. 5 payouts from the exact same account. Not 5 payouts from Topstep. I had 4 payouts from Topstep last month alone. So 5 payouts from a single account with a minimum balance of $5,000 in the account after the 5th payout. Signing up right now. Yes, good man, Leo. Absolutely. We're going to share a lot of value in there, man. Absolutely. Yeah, it'll be fully live. We'll be fully live answering questions. We'll do a whole Q&A section at the end. I'll be doing a lot of free giveaways as well. So definitely tune in. We'll slowly start to talk about the Edge supplements as well. We'll briefly talk about that. We got some cool stuff coming. I'm going to take my night mode soon. Yes, again, Ed, great question. Do you have any tips on becoming more consistent in the markets? I have plenty. I don't, unfortunately, have the time to go into it here this evening, but this is absolutely a part of the webinar that's coming on Saturday in a decent amount of depth as well. On Saturday, we're going to be talking about getting consistent and how to actually scale as well. We'll help you guys get consistent. It will also help you guys scale. And what I want to show you guys is to get consistent with small, consistent size and then scale. Everyone's so focused about trying to chase the $1,000 days, $5,000 days on a single account, and you end up over leveraging one account. But what I'm going to show you guys on the weekend is the numbers behind trading small, consistent size on one account and then scaling more capital, but doing it the right way. Too many people were trying to over risk on one account. People say to me, like, why do I not trade bigger size? Like, why do I not trade like 3 minis? I'm like, why would I over leverage a single account when I could trade small size across 5 to 10 plus accounts? So I'm going to show you guys the numbers behind that and hopefully open you guys' eyes to why I think it is very important to get consistent, taking $100, $200, $300 days out of the markets and then focus on consistency. So absolutely, we'll go into that in more depth as well. And like I say, show you guys the actual numbers behind all of it as well. That's amazing, man. Look at that. I've been trading 1 micro a day for 2 months on my XFAs. It's been amazing. That's absolutely fantastic, man. Masterclass sign-up links works. Yeah, the link in the bio works. You guys, the link pinned to this chat, can you guys just make sure it works for me? I just clicked here. Looks like it's working for me. It should work. It'll give you the time. It's on Saturday as well. You guys will see it on the time here. So it'll be this Saturday, 8 p.m. London time. It will tell you to whatever time you are on. It'll be at 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock London time. And it is completely live as well, guys. It's not a recording. You'll be fully live, answering your guys' questions live and breaking everything down live as well. But to me, the link's working. You guys on YouTube, can you check the pinned link works? Someone's saying it doesn't work, but to me, it looks like it's working. I just tried to click it. It seems like it. See you Saturday, man. Absolutely. Yeah, the masterclass will be at 8 o'clock London time, 9 o'clock my time. I think about 9 a.m. ish, New Zealand, and yeah, it'll be you guys in Australia. It'll be early doors, 6 a.m. But I promise you guys, it'll be absolutely worth it. It's the first time ever hosting a masterclass, and like I say, guys, it won't be recorded. It'll be pure live as well. Past accounts, but yet to get that payout. Yep, that's good, man. I mean, passing accounts is you're on the road. You are if you're passing accounts, then you're doing something right. But there is some final tweak that you may need to make. But you are still ahead. So don't think to yourself like, "Fuck, I can't get this consistency." Like, man, you're doing better than most people. You're getting funded, which is amazing. Now it's kind of maybe tweaking a couple more things that's going to take it to that absolute next level. Just sign up, the link works. Cool. Nice. All right, that's good to hear. That's what we like to hear. Let's have a look here on Goldie. Goldie's starting to wick back above you guys. I think you guys who are trading, Asia should get some very, 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 very nice trades tomorrow. So, good questions here, guys. You know, like I say, I'll try and do these a couple of times a month or something. I do want to jump back on my channel more. Yes, focus on the contract size, not the dollar amount. Absolutely. Don't even focus on the dollar amount. Don't even talk about the dollar amount. Here, Dean Greens from South Africa. Welcome, man. Welcome. I don't seem to keep them. Again, yes, Leo, that is going to be something that we're going to be talking about on the masterclass on Saturday. It's like it's easy to get funded, but you guys want to get funded the right way. As annoying and as much as it sucks, getting funded doesn't mean you know what you're doing, unfortunately. You know, many people get funded then just blow the whole entire account. So getting funded is great, but I want to help you guys get funded the right way, stay funded, and actually get consistent. So it's fantastic getting funded, but we want to make sure you're doing it the right way. If you get funded, then blow the accounts. You're wasting a lot of time and money, and we're going to fix that on Saturday. The masterclass EST, I'm not too sure. If you follow the link, you'll be able to put your time zone in. Or you can probably just type in, if you go here, it should do it to wherever you are in the world. If you click here, it is at 8 o'clock on Saturday, London time, but you should be able to change to whichever times you want to change to. Yeah, absolutely, man. You can tune into the masterclass on your phone and listen in. Of course you can, man. Absolutely. If you can be more so, I say to you guys, be more so locked in. Come with, a pen and paper, because I'm going to teach you guys a lot of stuff. So ideally, block out the hour to an hour and a half, and come with a pen and paper, because I'm going to teach you guys a lot of stuff. But if you can't and you can only tune it in on your phone, then yeah, absolutely, still tune in ahead. But you guys who are going to tune in, try and tune in from a computer, get a quiet space, and take an hour out of your Saturday. I'm going to make sure it's absolutely worth your guys' time. 6 years of trading is amazing, man. 6 years of trading is amazing. 6 years of trading means you probably have a good technical understanding of the markets, and more technicals probably isn't the solution. There's probably some sort of maybe psychology or some sort of emotion attached to maybe not getting quite consistent. But 6 years in the markets, man, is amazing. And don't think to yourself after 6 years you need to know more technicals. You get to a point in trading where when too many technicals actually becomes detrimental, and it's very hard to unlearn things in trading. Don't get discouraged, man. Like I say, I show you guys these things, and what I'm going to show you guys in even more depth on Saturday, is to show you guys that this is actually possible. I'm going to be showing you guys the payouts that I've taken from Topstep as well, personal accounts, other people taking the same. So it's easy to get discouraged when we're full of social media BS. But when I'm showing you guys this, you guys will see a lot. So you guys on YouTube, I will wrap up there. It's good to jump on with you guys a quick 40 minutes just to catch up, explain what will be happening on Saturday. So if you guys are free, be sure to check the link. Come and join the masterclass on Saturday. It's going to be an hour out of your weekend, and it's going to absolutely be worth it. You guys are going to have things that I'm going to give to you guys on Saturday that you can literally start implementing the following Monday, ready for when the markets open. So like I said to you guys, be sure to come along, bring a pen, paper, lock in a quiet space for the next hour and a half, and I'll see you guys there on Saturday. So tune in. If you guys did miss out, just check the link pinned to the top. The first time I've ever done a masterclass. Maybe we'll do it again at some point, but it will be completely live and it won't be recorded. So I will see you guys there, or I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the final London session of the week. Trade safe, guys. You guys will get some great trades in Asia. You guys have my analysis, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.